Birthday Hawa, birthday Hawa Shai, birthday Hawa, birthday Hawa Shai, call Halal Yawahawa Alhaina Yahwa Bahashem, Yawa Shai, Bashim Kakodash. Bless you, Most High Yahweh. Bless you in the name of only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. Bashim Kakodash, name of Spirit Holy. And giving double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone, who well, peace and salutation to the elect first fruits, starting with the Rashim of the 144,000 prophets, 12,000 choice men of each of the 12 tribes of Israel. The Israelites consist of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, and the Israelite foreigners likened to the speckled bird that look like the heathen nations where they've been scattered to, but lineage go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which is the spirit bear witness with our spirit that we're the children of the Most High. Shalom as well to the rest of the remnant, the remainder of the 1/3, the believers whom are not prophets, men, women, and children whom are Israelites, that the Lord will have mercy upon as well. Shemiah Mafman is a mappa from the Great Millstone, Plaintables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia. Coming with this wee lesson, published November 23rd, 2023. The top 50 largest importers in the world. Importer. Define: a person or organization that bring goods or services into a country from abroad for sale. Who's leading? North America. The continent of North America as a whole, you have 13.2. You have Mexico. 13.2%, that is. Which you go back to, as you have 376 billion. You got Mexico, which is 626 billion at 2.4%. Canada behind that at 582 billion. And you have the other countries. Now, as a total, global imports in 2022 is 25.6 trillion. And you have number 2 as the world's largest importers is China. Okay? And the share is the percentage is 10.6. Okay? The top 10 countries made up more than half of the world's imports in 2022. United States, despite economic headwinds, imports hit record levels in 2022. America imported 536.8 billion in goods from China, its largest trading partner. China, 10.6. Since 2012, the value of China's imports have surged by nearly 900 billion. As you see, most of this stuff, trade is U.S. and China. All right. So, I'm going to get a couple of scriptures, and then I'm going to read some more. And, we'll call it a lesson. All, of course, biblical. This is the book of Jeremiah 49 and 16. It says, "Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and thy pride of thine heart, O that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that whole is the height of the hell. Thou, though thou shouldest make thy nest as the eagle, high as the eagle, I will bring thee down, thus saith the Lord Yahweh." Okay? And they're very proud, this nation, despite the fact of the national debt being, as you see, over $33 trillion owned to the central bankers, or the banking families, Rothschilds, and etc. Almost about to cross 34 billion, and each citizen have $100,000 in debt, basically. All right, debt per taxpayer. Spending deficit 6 trillion, and it's horrible. U.S. federal debt to GPD, gross domestic product ratio, it's over 122%. And they're proud. This place still boasts we're doing great, despite the fact of all of this debt. Let's go back. "O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, thou holdest the height of the hill." They have that major hegemon, and they're very proud. America is very, very proud. Shouldst make thy nest high as the eagle, and I will bring thee down, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. And this place is going down. This is also Revelation chapter 18, and it says in verse 11, "And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore." Now this is after Babylon get destroyed, right? "The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and pearls and fine linen and of purple and of silk and scarlet and of all thine wood, and all manners of vessels of ivory, and all manners of vessels of the most precious wood, and of brass, and of iron, and marble, and cinnamon, and odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men, and all the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all the things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of all these things were made rich by her, shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing." Okay, because of the richness, the wealth they have gotten. Because remember, these countries are selling their goods to America, and America is importing their goods. Okay, they exporting these different things. These countries exporting it, and America is importing it. Okay. In 2022, global imports climbed to 25.6 trillion in value, or about the size of the U.S. GDP. As an engine of growth, trade broadens consumer choices and can lower the cost of goods. For businesses, it can improve the quality of input and strengthen competitiveness. This graphic shows 50 of the largest importers with data from the World Trade Organization. Which countries import the most goods? With 3.4 trillion imports in 2022, the U.S. is the largest importer globally. Even though higher inflation and market uncertainty loomed over the economy, U.S. imports increased 15% annually, with China as its top goods importing partner. And look who's even trailing after that. Germany, part of the beast. Netherlands, UK, France, a lot of different countries are part of the beast. Italy. All right. And then, as the world's second largest economy, China imports hit 2.27 trillion in value, although growth slowed in 2022. All right. And then Taiwan and China, they deal. China's top trading partners for imports is a major provider of electronic products, including semiconductor chips. However, China-Taiwan trade relationship remains complicated given geopolitical tensions, sparking unexpected import bans. A handful of European countries also fell in the top 10 importers, led by Germany. As part of the 10 horns, that is. Obviously, 10 horns, and the Netherlands. And pardon if I might have said, I want to make sure, Italy is part of the 10 horns, which is a part of the beast. UK, one of them 10 horns, part of the. Well, they're now not. They're formally part of EU. They had the Brexit. They're part of that B system. Britain, 7 heads. Yeah, so going on. Germany, part of course, beast. So yeah, it says a handful led by Germany and Netherlands. Overall, the European Union is the largest importer of agriculture products, fuels and mining products, and automotive products globally. That's part of that bottomless pit. Okay. Being in Europe is being that bottomless pit. So Germany, Netherlands, they would need to bring in a lot of agriculture things that's grown, into that country because that's the bottomless pit, very deficient, in that field. And there's a couple different scriptures I can bring out. I think one in Revelation, or talking about China, and the other could be going into Germany, or the European Union, or Europe. Where is that at? I think I had it the other day. Give me one moment, pardon me. Yeah, this is the book of Second Edges 15 and 46. And it says, "And thou, Asia, that are partaker of the hope of Babylon," China, "and art the glory of her person." Okay? This is self-explanatory. Hey, this place has helped, with obviously things dealing with their trade relationship. All right. And you have it, them dealing with each other, have obviously made, both countries rich, Thou art partaker with the hope of Babylon and art the glory of her person. They had trade wars. It says, "Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her." We can see that. China, they got, you go over there, try to frame and be just like a Babylon, America. All right. "And thou hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please in the glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee." All right. "Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions, said the Lord." Okay. Just look at that. It's close. 13.2. It's like they import. It's similar. Very, very similar. Okay. Germany, UK, these are the different countries importing. We get a bottomless pick. Revelation chapter 20, I think that is. And pits of land. Revelation 20 and 3. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there with that. Going to that in another lesson. Think of maybe like Revelation 17. This is all good, but I'm gonna leave it very, very, very simple. Very good. But yeah, man. So just wanted to cover that very in brief. With China, America. You got different beast countries. All right, tin horns and just importing. And the Lord gonna destroy Babylon the Great, America. All right, look at all this money going to defense and war, drugs, Medicaid, Medicare, interest on debt. Yeah, this is through. So that's it. Through the Spirit, shalom to the elect. And so the scriptures I could think about Ezekiel the 28th chapter. with the pride. Ezekiel 28:5. Or starting at 4, with thy wisdom and with thine understanding thou hast gotten thee riches, and have gotten thee gold and silver into thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic merchandising hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of all thy riches. You know? And they're very, very proud. I mean, especially if you can get something for very, very cheap produced in another country and then sell it for astronomically much profit, but still be in debt. And the other nations buy some portions of your debt too. But yeah, man. So, yeah. Shalom to the elect. All praises to Yahweh Shem HaShabbat Shem Kodesh.